Hello, and welcome to GINTV. Thank you for tuning in. Our editorial team brings you what truly matters. The most important stories, carefully researched and clearly told. News at a glance that informs. Facts that move. Perspectives that stay with you. And here we go.
Russia experts, including political scientist Carlo Massala, caution that Russia is gearing up for a large-scale conflict. Indicators include the expansion of its armed forces and the establishment of new military districts near western borders. This escalation underscores the urgency for Europe to enhance its defense mechanisms. Failure to do so promptly could leave the continent vulnerable to potential aggressions. Turkey, the arrest of Istanbul's mayor Ekrem İmamoğlu has sparked significant unrest in Turkey. Accused of corruption and alleged ties to terrorist organizations, İmamoğlu's detention is perceived by many as a politically motivated move to sideline a prominent opposition figure. This development threatens to destabilize Turkey's political landscape, potentially leading to intensified civil dissent and challenging the nation's democratic processes. Serbia's Deputy Prime Minister, Aleksandar Vulin, acknowledged assistance from Russian intelligence services in managing ongoing anti-government protests. These demonstrations, primarily led by students, erupted following a fatal incident attributed to governmental corruption. While the Serbian government views Russia's support as vital against perceived external threats, critics argue that such reliance compromises Serbia's sovereignty and complicates its aspirations for European Union membership. Pope Francis, aged 88, is recuperating in a hospital after battling double pneumonia. Cardinal Victor Manuel Fernandez reported that the Pope is gradually regaining strength but needs to relearn to speak due to the prolonged use of high-flow oxygen therapy. Despite these challenges, the Vatican dismisses speculations about his retirement, emphasizing his stable health and ongoing recovery. Elon Musk recently engaged in an unprecedented meeting with U.S. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth at the Pentagon. The discussion centered on innovation and efficiency within defense sectors. Musk also advocated for the prosecution of individuals leaking false information, particularly concerning reports about him being briefed on U.S. war plans for China, a claim both he and the Pentagon have refuted. This incident highlights the complexities at the intersection of private enterprise and national security. Heathrow Airport, a major fire at a nearby electrical substation completely shut down Heathrow Airport operations. The blaze involved a high-voltage transformer containing thousands of liters of oil. While there is currently no indication of sabotage or terrorism, this incident raises serious concerns about security and crisis management at Europe's busiest airport. Police and fire departments are jointly investigating why safety measures failed to respond more quickly and how to mitigate similar risks in the future. Venezuela. The Venezuelan government strongly denies U.S. accusations that deportees sent to El Salvador were members of the criminal group Tren de Aragua. According to Interior Minister Cabello, the group was dismantled years ago, and he claims the allegations are politically motivated. The unusual use by the U.S. of a law from 1798 for deportations may critically escalate diplomatic tensions. Relatives and lawyers of the deportees are demanding transparency and prompt repatriation. American law. A U.S. federal judge harshly criticized the Trump administration for conducting deportations without final judicial rulings by invoking a law dating from 1798. The government was rebuked for disrespectful courtroom behavior, and the judge expressed significant constitutional concerns. Critics caution that ignoring judicial rulings could trigger a constitutional crisis, potentially violating fundamental democratic principles. U.S. Appeals Court. A U.S. appeals court has declined to suspend a lower court's mandate requiring the Trump administration to reinstate 25,000 federal employees across 18 agencies who were recently terminated as part of workforce reductions. This decision stems from a lawsuit filed by 19 Democrat-led states and Washington, D.C., challenging the legality of these mass firings. The administration, led by President Trump and advisor Elon Musk, has been pursuing significant cuts to the federal workforce to reduce government spending. The affected agencies include the Departments of Veterans Affairs, Agriculture, Energy, Health and Human Services, and the Treasury. The court's refusal to pause the reinstatement order underscores the judiciary's role in checking executive actions, especially when they potentially violate established procedures for mass layoffs. Astronomy, the European Space Agency, ESA, has released initial findings from the Euclid mission, designed to create an extensive cosmic map. These data cover 3 regions containing millions of galaxies, vividly illustrating how galaxies form interconnected, large-scale structures. Although covering merely 0.5% of the mission's scope, these early observations already provide valuable insights into dark matter and dark energy. Critically, however, the mission's ultimate success will depend on effectively translating this immense data into meaningful discoveries about the universe.
That's all we have for today. Thank you for joining us and staying informed with us here on Global Investigation Network TV. Remember to like this video, leave your thoughts in the comments below, and subscribe to our channel for the latest updates and breaking stories. See you next time on GINTV.